Yeah, cause everybody, cause they will continue to play I Just Want a Boyfriend. Where were we? Come on. Here we are. I was just now finding out that it's Kiyoshi's birthday. No need to dwell on it though. He gave me a somewhat short notice, so I couldn't get him anything fancy. I got him painting supplies. I step out of the porch and ring the doorbell. I got it. Mom said I could get the door. I hear a couple of muffled voices before the door opens, greeting me with two smiling faces. I recognize them as Kiyoshi's siblings. Hi, I remember you. Hello. I step inside to spot Kiyoshi chatting with a man who I assume to be his father. Kiyoshi turns and spots me. He smiles. Hi, Forte. I'm glad you can make it. And who's this? Right, Dad, this is Forte. She's a new friend I made this year. You know, the one I told you about. I still remember. It's nice to finally meet you. I'm always happy to hear my Kiyoshi hasn't made a new friend, especially considering how shy he could be. He holds out his hand to give it a firm handshake. The others are upstairs in my room. I just need to finish up down here, and then I'll head up. I give Kiyoshi a nod and head up the stairs and into his room where I spot Vita and Ginny sitting on the bed while Koda sits on the floor. I thought I didn't think Kiyoshi would invite you. Huh? Why? Did he not want me here? No, I just thought he'd be too shy to. Too shy? Hi everyone, I'm back. Kiyoshi walks into the room and takes a seat on the floor in front of Vita. Feel free to sit anywhere, Forte. Look around the room for somewhere I could sit and not to take a seat on the floor next to Koda. So, what's the plan? Well, we're planning on having cake later and then opening gifts, but that's not for a while. What the fuck? I hate this fucking visual novel that just skips so much fucking dialogue for dramatic effect. Let's see. So I was hoping we could... Kyoshi dear, Beija made a mess. Can you help her clean up? Be right there. Kyoshi gives us an apologetic smile before getting up and leaving the room. The room is silent for a moment before Koda speaks up. I feel bad for him sometimes. What are you talking about? You don't know? Know what? Kiyoshi's practically a third parent to his siblings. He's been having to take care of them since they were born. His parents have very demanding jobs, so I get why. But still, now that I think about it, Kiyoshi has always mentioned that he has to take care of his siblings a lot. What a turn-off. Like when he mentioned on Halloween that every year he has had to take his siblings trick-or-treating instead of being able to go to the haunted houses. The guy can't even enjoy his birthday without having to take care of them. Kiyoshi doesn't come back. We don't even see him until the four of us are called downstairs. We all stand around the dining table where Kiyoshi sits at the head of it. As he blows out his candles, I can't help but dwell on this new information. Maybe I'll be able to ask Vita about it later. He seems to know a lot about the situation, and I doubt Kiyoshi would be willing to tell me something that personnel. I watch as he opens his present, so I kinda zone out until he opens the gift I got him. New paint supplies? Thank you for it. You're welcome. Seems like you like my gift. After Princess, we're all supposed to go back upstairs and play some board games with Kiyoshi. But again, Kiyoshi was called to take care of his siblings, so me, Vita, and Ginny, and Koda ended up playing without him. Jim and Koda ended up leaving around 8, which left me and Vita as the last two guests. Hey Vita, can I ask you a question? Sure. I know you said that Kiyoshi acts as a third parent for his siblings, but if that's the case, what's his plan after graduation? I mean, if his parents always make him take care of them, if he leaves, isn't that going to cause problems? Vita gives me a look. Then he puts his cards down and turns to fully face me. That's what Kiyoshi is worried about. He's scared that if he leaves, he's going to burden his parents. His dream school is a private art school in the UK. He's been building his portfolio since freshman year. I'm worried that he'll feel pressure to go to a local college instead of the one he actually wants to go to. Why doesn't he just talk to his parents about all of this? He doesn't want to burden them. I think that's dumb. He shouldn't have to be responsible for his siblings the same way a parent should. He ended up applying for both his dream school and the local college. Wow, Vita. I didn't know you cared about Kiyoshi that much. I mean, I knew you two were best friends, but I didn't think you were the kind of person. Yeah, a lot of people say that about me. I just want what's best for Kiyoshi. He's helped me a lot in the past. I want to do my part now. We continued to play board games for another hour until I have to head out. I barely get a chance to say goodbye to Kiyoshi as he's busy trying to wrangle in his siblings. I step outside and see the last person I was expected to be in front of Kiyoshi's house. Paris, what are you doing in front of Kiyoshi's house? Hi, 40. I heard today was Kiyoshi's birthday, so I thought I'd stop by and bring a gift. I looked down at his hands and noticed he's holding a bouquet of roses. No offense, but I don't think Kiyoshi would appreciate flowers as a birthday gift. Kiyoshi? No. They're for you. I mean, you do know my birthday was 2 months ago, right? I know, but don't you think it's unfair that the dog gets presents while you get nothing? What? No. What are you talking about? It's Kiyoshi's birthday. Why would I get gifts? Just take them. He then proceeds to shove the bouquet into my hands. He turns before I can finish my sentence. Just great. What am I supposed to do with these? I set up my ingredients at the counter along with the measuring cups and anything else we might need while baking. The other day, Arya told me her school was doing a bake sale and that she needed something to bring. We were supposed to bake these together, but she ended up falling ill. So now I'm stuck baking these all by myself, that bitch. Well, not all by myself. I invited... Fuck. I don't have the option to do it myself. Let's go for Kiyoshi. I invited Kiyoshi to come over and help me bake. Speaking of which, she should be here any minute now. As if on cue, the doorbell rings. I walk over from the kitchen and to the front door and open it. I am greeted by Kiyoshi's shy smile. I step aside so he can come in, and once he's inside, he turns to me. What are we baking again? I'm more of a chocolate chip guy. I've never made those before. Have you ever baked? Not really. I used to help my mom bake when I was younger, and by help I mean I would eat the batter while she was the one doing all the work. What about you? I used to bake, but I haven't kept up with the hobby with school and everything else. I don't really have time. Then I'll be following your lead. Think of me as your assistant. Alright, assistant. First thing we need to do is mix the dry and wet ingredients separately. I'll handle the dry ones as you can handle the wet ones. Me and Kiyoshi get to work. It's much faster having someone help me than it would have been if I had to do this all by myself. After all our ingredients are mixed, I pulled out a tray, roll out the batter into little balls, and put the cookie batter onto the tray. Once everything is prepped, I set this tray into the oven. We end up chatting on day about random topics as we wait for the cookies to be finished. When the timer goes off, I quickly take the tray out of the oven and set it on the counter to cool. Can you grab the goodie bags from the counter? We need to fill them so they're ready for the bake sale. Kiyoshi hands off to get the baggies, and we start to fill them with the cookies. It takes a while, but eventually all the baggies are full. I hope I was more helps than I was a burden. You did great. You did great. If I had to make these myself, it would have taken much longer. Also, I wanted to thank you for coming to my birthday. Even if I wasn't around all that much, it still meant a lot to me that you came. I feel my cheeks flush at his words. I look down, avoiding eye contact with him. Oh no, it's no big deal. You're my friend. Of course I would come to your birthday. I bid Kiyoshi goodbye as he walks out of the front door. I then turn back to the kitchen and start cleaning up the mess we made. You just left me to clean up the mess all by myself, you fucking asshole. Today's the day I get to meet Luca Valentine. The meet and greet is supposed to take place at the park, so Kiyoshi and I agreed to meet there. I scanned the air to see if I could spot Kiyoshi when I feel a tap on my shoulder. Hi, come on, let's get in line, stupid. I lead him towards the line for the meet and greet. It's long. Very long. I know I probably should have asked you before I agreed to come, but who exactly is this Luca Valentine person? Only my favorite streamer ever, you don't even know? He started streaming when he was around 19. Originally he did gaming streams, but he didn't start to really grow until he started doing his fashion streams, trying on different outfits and sharing his opinion on them. He still streams a lot, but now that he's more popular, he does a lot of modeling. He's been on a few magazine covers and even has his own makeup line. Sounds like you really like him. I do. I even base my own style off of his. I check out my phone to show him a picture of Luca. Oh, I think I've seen him in a few ads before. When did you become a fan? Started watching him when I was 7th grade. That was after he started doing the fashion streams, so I wasn't there during his gaming days. He's been doing a bunch of meet and greets all over the country, but the closest one was a 6-hour drive. I'm glad you invited me then. I want to know more about you, and if this is something you're so passionate about, then I'm happy you picked me as the person to come with you. I decided not to mention the fact that Paris was the first person I invited, especially since it doesn't seem like those two are very fond of each other. The line ends up taking a few hours, but we managed to fill the time with talking, and eventually we're next up in line. I'm practically shocked with how excited I am. Next! The two of us walk up to look at. There's a small fold-out table separating us. Hi, nice to meet you. He smiles at me like I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Is this what being starstruck feels like? Hi, I'm, her name's Forte. I nod. Well, nice to meet you, Forte. I quickly pull out my copy of Bubble Girl magazine before I can make an even bigger fool of myself. Can you sign this? Of course. I hand him the magazine and watch as he picks up a pink leather pen to sign it. It kind of reminds me of someone. Here you go. He hands the magazine back with a cheerful smile on his face. Do you want the photo as well? Yes. Yeah, I could do a photo. He stands up and rounds the table to stand next to me. He looks like Kiyoshi. Do you want to follow through? No, I'm not a fan. I'm just here because she invited me. Luca turns back to me. What kind of pose do you want to do? A heart? He nods. We turn to the camera and make a heart with both of our hands. Once the photo's been taken, he goes back behind the table. It was nice meeting you, Forte. He waves us goodbye as we walk off. I hope you had a good time. I know I'm not a fan of him like you, but I try to be a good company. You are fine. I'm just glad you listened to me ramble about him. I'm serious about what I said earlier. I want to know more about you, Forte, so anytime you want to tell me about something you enjoy, I'm all ears. You really mean that? Of course, now let's go. I'll walk you home. Yoshi takes my hand and we start to walk to my house. End of November. Okay. I jolt awake with the sound of my phone going off. I turn it off. Great, I end up falling asleep while I'm supposed to be studying. Again. Probably need to change the scenery. My room is not cutting it. I know the school library is open on Saturdays for people who want a quiet place to study for finals. Or I could go to the Cozy Bird and study there. Maybe eating while I study could help me focus. Let's see. I wonder... Okay. We've been building this... Yeah, let's go to the library. The library seems like the best choice. It's quiet and everyone else there will also be there for finals. I grab my school bag and stuff everything I might need for a study session into it. I also go to my closet and put on a warm set of clothes. When I step outside, I notice the white snow everywhere. The first snow was a few days ago, and the world is already covered in it. It's snowing pretty lightly today. When I arrive at school, I make it straight to the library. The classrooms and offices are closed. It seems like they only kept the library open. I enter the library and see more people here than I expected. Wow, that's a lot of invisible people here. Hello, Forte. Are you here to study? Oh, hi, Griff. I haven't seen you in a while because your route isn't done yet. You're still in the demo phase. Are you here to study too? No, he's here to eat coffee. Why would he be in the library? No. And the student council is running the study sessions in the library. And thanks to us, the library is open on a Saturday. But back to my question. Right. Yes, I needed a quiet place to study, so I came here. Well, you're welcome to take any table you want. If you need help with anything, just ask the tutors. They're the people wearing the blue name tags. Alright, thanks. I make my way towards the first empty seat I see and sit down. A few hours pass and I manage to get through most subjects. The only one that I'm having trouble with is science. Curse me for taking AP Bio. I look around for someone with a blue name tag. Seems like the subject they tutor for is on there too. When I spot someone whose name tag reads Science, I immediately wave them over. Did you need help? Oh, it's you, Kiyoshi. I didn't recognize you. You're tutoring? Yeah, Griff asked me if I wanted help tutor. He even said he'd pay me. So, is this like your job? I guess it kinda is. I'm just happy I was able to get out of the house this weekend. Anyways, you needed help? Yeah, I've been trying for 30 minutes to remember these terms, but I can never seem to memorize them. Let me see. He takes my notebook and he looks over my notes. I'll be right back. I think flashcards will help you. He heads over to the front desk where a few stacks of blank flashcards are and takes one. Kiyoshi and I spend the rest of the time making flashcards and studying them. I somehow managed to memorize most of the terms thanks to his help. Alright everyone, library's closing for the day. Time to back it up. Thanks for the help, Kiyoshi. I don't know what I would have done without you. But don't mention it. I'm here to help you after all. I gather my things and head out to the library with Kiyoshi. I'll see you later, okay? Bye. And there goes the last bell. Finally, winter break is here and the first semester is over with. I turn in my last exam and head straight for the door. I'm free! I make it to the front gates where I see Win and Chloe waiting for me. Hey, Florrie, you ready? Yup. The three of us planned this. The three of us planned this day a few weeks ago. The plan is to hang out at Win's house and play some video games, maybe watch a movie, eat some snacks, anything that will get our minds off school and into break mode. We make it to Win's house, no problem. Me and Chloe sit on the couch while Win is busy setting up a game for us to play. So, Florrie, are you dating Kiyoshi yet? Dating? I didn't know you were dating someone. No. It's nothing like that. Chloe's just teasing me, that bitch. He lets out a deep exhale. You worried me for a second there. Worried you? Yeah. I mean, we're supposed to be best friends. We're supposed to tell each other everything. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. It's not a big deal. We're graduated soon, so it's only natural that we'd grow apart. Ahem, back to my question. Are you dating? No. Come on, you like him, don't you? Ask him out already. I'm never asking anyone out. Ever. But what if he likes you too? Guess we'll never know. Who are we talking about? Kiyoshi Sao, you know, the quiet kid in the English class? Fuck, I can't read this. I didn't know you were into the shy type, Florrie. There you go. Tell her to grow a backbone and ask him out already. I don't know. I don't really want to force Florrie to do anything she doesn't want to do. Suddenly Chloe's smacking the head with a controller. Stop talking and relax. You still have to beat me in Star Chronicles. You're on a losing streak. Hey. We're playing video games until dark, fully enjoying the fact that we don't have to worry about school for an entire 3 weeks. Alright, Christmas gift, I could do this. Already got gifts for my parents, sister, Win and Chloe, and now for Kiyoshi. I'm glad I at least have someone who can help me with that. Ginny. I tried to look next to me before winter break started and asked Ginny if she'd be willing to help me with picking out a present for Kiyoshi. She's known him since freshman year, so I thought she'd be the best choice. Don't ask me how Koda tagged along though. Why did you come again? I couldn't be away from you, Ginny. I miss you too much. Also, I'm Yoshi's friend too. I could totally help out with this gift thing. Speaking of which, what should I get him? I say you should get him that has anything to do with art. He already gets a lot of books from his family, so those are off the table. There's an art supply store on the first floor. I've been talking about wanting alcohol markers for a while now. They'll definitely sell those here. When we enter the art supply store, Jenny leads me to the section that sells alcohol markers. One of the 50 buck sets should do for now. He's new to using them, so no need to get him one of the 120 packs. She takes one off the shelf. Head over to the register and pay. Once we're outside the store, I turn to them. Thanks for helping me out. No problem. I always like helping out. You barely did anything. But you're welcome for it. We've got a big day ahead of me. Today is Christmas. Arya and I already opened our gifts this morning, but I still have one gift to give out. Kiyoshi and I plan to meet up in the afternoon to exchange gifts. I already gave Win and Chloe their gifts yesterday, so there's no need to worry about that. Once I finish getting ready, I make my way to the park. When I arrive to look for a bench that I can sit on, most of them are covered in snow, so it takes me for a while to find one that's snow-free. Why not just, wipe the snow away? But whatever. I wait a while in the cold before I spot a familiar head of black hair. Hi, Florrie. Was I late? Sorry. You're late. Sorry. You're not late. I was just early. Here. I pat the spot next to me and he sits down. Do you want to go first or should I? I'll go first. I hand Kiyoshi my present. He takes out the tissue paper from the bag and smiles when he sees what's inside. How did you know I wanted these? Jenny helped. She said you've been talking about wanting them for a while. Thank you. I guess it's my turn. He hands me a small wrapped box. I open it. It's a necklace with my first initial on it. Kiyoshi, this is beautiful. I figured you'd like it. Want me to put it on? I had to turn around holding my hair up so it doesn't get in the way. Once he's done, I turn around to face him. I don't know what comes over me because one moment I'm looking at him and the next I'm wrapping my arms around him in a hug. Thank you for everything. He reciprocates, wrapping his own arms around me. Merry Christmas, 40. As just as I'm about to pull back, Yoshi wraps his arms tighter around me. Wait, there's something I need to tell you. He pulls back just enough so that he can look at me. What is it? I've been wanting to tell you this for a while, and honestly, I probably should have told you earlier. But... Merry Christmas! Kiyoshi immediately pulls away and stands up, getting as far away from me as possibly can. What were you guys doing? Nothing. We were just, exchanging gifts. Gotta go, bye. He runs off, pink staining his cheeks. Weird. What are you doing here, Paris? I wanted to give you my Christmas present. How the hell did you even know I was here? You got me a gift? Yeah, of course I did. Crap. I didn't even think of getting Paris a gift. Paris shoves the bag into my hands. Open it. I take out the tissue paper containing whatever gift he got me. It's a small black teddy bear. It's kinda cute. I made it myself. I have a pink one so we can match. Thank you, Paris. Sorry, but I didn't get you a gift. That's alright. You probably have other people that are more important to you. All that matters to me is that you enjoy the gift I got you. I gotta go now, though. Christmas plans with my family. I'll see you soon. I watch as he walks off. Speaking of which, I should probably head home too. I make it home just as the sun is about to set. When I open the door, I'm greeted by someone I haven't seen in a while. Dad? Hi, 40. I haven't seen you in a while. I run up to him and barrel him to a hug. He arrived a few minutes after you left. It's great to be back. I'm only here until the end of January. That's fine. We just have to make most of the time we have. 40, sweetie, can you help your sister set the table? Walk over to the dining table where I is and help her put the plates and silverware in their correct places on the table. Just like every year, Wen and his mom arrive later to eat the traditional Rhapsody family Christmas dinner. As dinner comes to an end, I can't help but think back to when me and Kiyoshi were in the park. What did he want to tell me? And why did Paris have to come in and interrupt us? Probably best not to think about it too hard. It most likely wasn't important. Have you ever done this before? No, but I've been roller skating before. Ice skating shouldn't be that different, right? Trust me, it's not. Kiyoshi walks towards the rail counter and I follow him. After Christmas, Kiyoshi had messaged me and asked me if I wanted to go ice skating with him. He said he still had to tell me something and that was important, so I agreed. Kiyoshi pays for both of our skates. After we put them on, we make our way to the rink. Kiyoshi skates uneasily while I cling to the wall for support. Do you want help? You were right. This is nothing like roller skating. Here. He holds out his hand. Feel free to lean on me. I'm pretty good at skating, so it'll be hard to make me fall. I immediately grip onto his sleeve instead of his hand, which makes him stumble a little. It might not be exactly the same as roller skating, but they're still similar. Don't try to stand straight. Bend your knees a little. For the few hours that we're here, I follow his instructions and actually managed to not fall over the whole time. When we finish, we hand back our skates to the rental counter and find somewhere to sit before we head off. Kiyoshi buys us both hot chocolate from the ice rink's drink stand and sits across from me. You said you had something to tell me? Right. Well, I wanted to tell you on Christmas, but we were interrupted, so I didn't get a chance to. He takes my hand. 40. Hi, guys. Kiyoshi immediately lets go of my hand and stands up. Wait. 40, okay, he was gonna confess. Kiyoshi immediately lets go of my hand and stands up. Again? Paris, are you following us or something? Jeez, Kiyoshi, I didn't even do anything and you're already mad at me. Ugh. Kiyoshi storms out. Kiyoshi. And Paris immediately takes his spot. Hi. Hi. What did he say to you? He didn't say anything. He was about to, but then you showed up. Are you mad at me too? No, I can't really be mad at you when I don't even know what he was planning to tell me. But just probably apologize to him. He seemed really upset. Nah, I don't really care about him. I care about you. You should still be nice to him. He always has been nothing but nice to you. Yeah, I'll think about it. But only because it's always you. When I should get going, it was nice seeing you, Paris. I stand up in my drinking hat and walk out of the ice rink. When I enter the living room, as expected, I see every member of the art club. Plus Vida. Before break started, Judy told me that every year the art club hosts a New Year's party at the president's house. So, here I am. Parties aren't usually something I like to attend, but a small party like this is fine for me. I head over to the kitchen to get some food Ginny prepared for us. I spot Paris looking over the choices as well. What are you gonna get? I don't know yet. Maybe some chicken. But enough about me. Are you excited for the new year? Not really, it's just another year. But we graduate in the new year. That has to count for something, right? I guess. Grab some food and over to the couch where everyone else is eating their food. What's everyone's New Year's resolution? To finally make Jenny my girlfriend. Keep dreaming. But I guess mine would be to get first place at the school's art fair. What about you, Kiyoshi? Mine? Maybe get into my dream school? That's a good one. What about you, Forte? Mine? Yeah, come on. We all want to hear it. If I hadn't been asked this question a few months ago, my answer would be simple. To finally get a boyfriend. I would have been fine with basically anyone filling that role, but now there's only one person I want filling that role, and he's sitting right in front of me. To graduate with 3.5 GPA or higher. No way I'm going to risk getting rejected in front of the whole club. It's then the parents finally decide to join our little hangout. What are you guys talking about? Our New Year's resolutions? What's yours? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. That's alright. I don't have a resolution either. The six of us continue to chat about the upcoming year and semester. It's pretty relaxing, great way to start the new year. But it does start to feel a little stuffy, so I excuse myself outside to take a breather. I don't know how long I'm out here. I just know that Yoshi's voice pulls me out of the quiet. They're about to do the countdown. You alright? Yeah, I just need some quiet, that's all, and you're ruining it. But you're right, I should head back. I start to head back inside, but Kyoshi grabs my arm. Wait! Kyoshi, they're about to do the countdown. I know, I really need to tell you something. I'm not gonna risk getting interrupted again. Alright. Even from out here, I can hear them start the countdown. 10. I wanted to thank you for becoming my friend. You really made my senior year special. 9. I never really had feelings for someone else before, so when I realized I liked you, I tried to deny it. 8. But I was talking to Vita and he told me I should just go for it. No matter how scared I was about getting rejected. 7. So I'm just gonna come out and say it. I mean, you already said you liked her. See? Where is it? Never really had feelings, so when I realized I liked you, I tried to deny it. So yeah, you confessed already. So you don't have to come out and say it. 6. I like you, Forte. I really like you. And I want you to be my girlfriend. 5. Kiyoshi. I feel the same way. 4. You do? 3. I nod. 2. Then, would it be alright if I kissed you? Of course. What? Happy New Year. POV. Okay. POV of who? I watched as they walked back into the house, hand in hand. Damn it. I was too late. My rage, I head home. No one will even care if I leave early anyways. The house is empty. Of course it is. They are probably at some important New Year's party. Fuck. I throw the bouquet I was planning on giving her to the ground. I was so close that asshole had to go and ruin my plans. The next hour is a blur of me destroying anything that reminds me of Forte. The Polaroids I took of her, art that she drew, her old candy wrappers. I stop and I pick up one of the Polaroids. It's the first one I took of her. She's laughing at some joke that Wind Guy told her. Stop. It's not her fault. They're just dating. It's not like they're married. I can definitely still find a way into her heart. I just have to try harder. End of December. Thank you for playing. Oh, wait, right? Really? Just we're about to get to the good part? This is where it ends? Every fucking... It's like this obsession game. In the previous game that I played, I was like, oh, come on, man. Really? It's also a demo? Fuck. Well, we can still go back to the other choice and see what the other dialogues has to go for it. Go for us, yeah. So yeah, just think of playing the updated demo of I Just Want a Boyfriend. If you would like to follow the development of the game, check out my Tumblr. Wait, Tumblr's still active? I thought it was scraped off the internet or something. Thank you again. Let's see. Wait, yeah, we're missing something here. Maybe because I rejected him or something. Let's see. Griff. Just one. Rory. 1. Yep. So this is I Just Want a Boyfriend. If you want to try again for yourself, the links in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. We're really building up into something. But so is Paris just the go-to guy, the only yandere dude? Because it's like, yeah, just him. It would be cool if like there was a. So I'm thinking Kiyoshi was. I don't know. I'm thinking that Paris is the default yandere guy. It would be cool if there were different yanderes, like I don't know. So what's their name? Griff, Rory, Win, Paris, and other people are also yandere. Because, for example, if I choose Kiyoshi, then the default yandere dude is Paris. But if I choose Griff, the default yandere dude would be Rory or something like that. Something opposite of them. If Kiyoshi is shy and quiet, Paris is loud and extroverted. If Griff is popular and tall, Rory is short and small or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I don't think you know what I mean. So yeah, this is I Just Want to... Oh wait, I already said that.